Y'all ever look up? Y'all ever look up and see the sky? Who gives these hijacks the right to spray a nugget? To spray a nugget every day? We so busy talking about this and that while we just being spray. Shout out to my big bro, my real big bro, man. Big Mike, man, just dropped an amazing drop on that spray flow. And these pilots are really admitting, you know what I'm saying, to, spraying. Like they're admitting and they're trying to, give accountability, saying to somebody else and this and that. But, what I mean, they're admitting to doing this every day. Some got drone pilots. We don't know. But if we ain't talking about what's happening on our head bone, we could be arguing about, Christian this, Muslim this, this, that. Oh, I want my land back. What's the point of getting your land back if you're getting sprayed? Literally sprayed. These pilots aren't arguing, you know what I'm saying? Because just go on our IG, get one of the last drops. These pilots, are being pressed by this lady. She know her stuff. She pressing them. And she's like, man, y'all dumping aluminums and bariums and titaniums. And we already dropped all the cadmium and the cadmium within this chemical in the sky as a trace element called cadmium. And that's known as the dragon slayer. I kid you not. In alchemy, look up alchemy, slaying the dragon, alchemical dragon. It's going to say to slay the dragon. Listen up. To slay the dragon, my naga, you got to it's the coming together of opposites. And a part of this coming together of opposites is this chemical named cadmium. And they have to reduce the sulfur, which is the fire, right? The fire of the dragon is represented by the sulfur. And they got to reduce the moisture, which is the water, right? They got to take the fire and the water from the dragon to slay the dragon. But they call it the coming together of opposites because they're taking the fire away, man. They're taking the water away. And they get us every time with the coming together of opposites. That's what the whole Masonic checkerboard, black, white, black, white, black, white. But when you bring them together, they're the same damn thing. Because black is blanco, is white. Black is pale. In some dictionaries, it's pale. It's devoid of all light. Black is white. Or you could look at it like it means atrociously wicked in the 1828 Noah Webster Dictionary. Black means wicked. And white is really spelled W-I-G-H-T. And that means demon, creature. So a white, like a White Walker, Game of Thrones, is a black, a wicked, right? If black means wicked in 1828, English, Managi, and we say, yeah, black power, that means wicked power. We're still speaking English, even if you mean something different. I get it. We put our intentions on something, yeah. But we speak in English, man. Again, if you want to say black in the Hebrew, it's Shaka Wall. Say it with me, Shaka Wall. But now we're talking colors, right? And what did the homie Kendrick K. Dot say? Don't call me black no more. That word is only a color. It ain't facts no more. I'm an Israelite. He's claiming his tribe. Yeah, I love that damn album, man. Shout out to K. Dot. Man, so black is white. Black is wicked because white is also demon or wicked. W-H-I-T-E, now you're talking pure and, you know what I'm saying, all that. But, W-H-I-T-E is not W-I-G-H-T. White Walker, demon. Anyway, black, white, coming together opposites, Bloods versus Crips, GD, They want to put something together against each other. Blue versus red. When you put the blue and the red together, you get the purple. That's the crown chakra. To get back to the crown, my nigga, I'm trying to tell y'all this is science, man. To get back to the crown, we got to come back together. The whole moral to the story, whether we're talking Bible or Quran, is the tribe coming back together again. The tribe being safe again. The tribe being one with our creator again, right? You want to be one with your creator again, we got to put the blue and the red back together. That's the purple crown. Now we are functioning in the throne and the crown, right? Literally on the earth, we get our crown back. And you know what I'm saying? And in the alchemy flow, it's no longer the coming together of opposites. Right now we're coming together of like minds, of of vibration, of tribe, man. We keeping that water flowing. We put the blue and the red back together, my niggas. It's checkmate. And I know you feel like the pain goes deeper from all the wickedness and atrocities. Hey, if you don't want to do it, cool, man. But to my niggas that do want to do it, you're going to eventually outweigh the niggas that don't want to do it. Because that love, man, when we're talking about these chemtrails again, that AHOB coming back home is game over. I don't have a magic cape where I can go start taking on these airplanes, spraying on my house and all that. I don't got the laser eye beam, Superman eyes. Not yet, man. But I am reaching dragon form. And I look forward to having that glance, man. But right now, man, the key is really what we can do is be in code, be one with our creator, and get the hijacks out the way, man. So that's what I say. I never come here to take your creator from you. I come here to put your creator first. I never tell you to go through no detour. I never say you got to go through the sun to get to the Father. You go home directly. You go home, man. I'm here to tell you go home. You think the creator's going to be mad when you come home and say, oh, where's JC, man? You're supposed to come through the sun. Why would you come to me? Why would you come to me? That's crazy, man. That's the coming together of opposites, man. To tell you to go through a detour is an opposite teaching, you know what I mean? It's the coming together of opposites. These missionaries hit our land to literally detach us from our direct source connection. That's the coming together of opposites, man. These soulless, these incubators, spraying the sky. You gotta be soulless to be dumping these chemicals. The dragon slayer, cadmium. Cadmus is in this stuff. This is the dragon slayer formula they dropping on us. This is the witch's brew. And we over here, you know, talking about politics and what's happening in Iran or this place and that place and Venezuela and who's gonna win the Super Bowl and what happened in the streets. But we are being sprayed right now, my niggas. Cons, we being sprayed, man. Once you being sprayed, you gotta wake up and say, hold up, man, let's stop talking about nonsense. I'm currently being sprayed. That's like somebody having some poison in a rag and they put the poison on your face and they say, you want to talk about Donald Trump? You're like, what are you talking about, man? I'm being poisoned right now. I need to get the poison off my face. And it all starts with the awareness that they're doing it. And the more we talk about it, the more pressure is being put on them. Plus, you know what I'm saying, we asking these questions, man. The dragonfly perspective means we see them, right? With the awareness, you are now watching them. You are now seeing them. Quantum physics, the observation, you know, changes the behavior of a particle. A particle knows when it's being observed. You got to observe. You got to look up, right? You got to look up. You got to be like, damn, I'm being sprayed. What are y'all spraying? Did I give my consent according to the Nuremberg trials? You're supposed to give consent to do these experimentations. You're supposed to give us, you know, due and ample facility and information so we know what's in this stuff and we consent to being sprayed every day. What gives these jabronis the right to block the sun? Even if all they was doing was blocking the sun, what gives these hijacked, soulless incubator babies the right to take my sun away, to take the download, the upload, the information, the melanation, you know what I'm saying? The vibration, what gives them the right to take the vibration away? I can't be out on a sunny day, start seeing crisscrosses, all this stuff in the sky. Now it's a cold day and windy and they just change the weather whenever. What gives you the right to block the sun? And then when we go a step further and we say, what are you spraying? We realize you're spraying cadmium, cadmus, and all it takes is a trace element to cause symptoms like flu-like symptoms, you know, pains and soreness and aches. Only a trace because we are completely, you know what I'm saying, like you know, we don't comply with this cadmium stuff. Like just a little bit, it's like the kryptonite. It's like the kryptonite. It's like we Superman and they spraying the sky with kryptonite. That's what the cadmium is. Look up cadmium poisoning. Look up what they was finding in the McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Had cadmium in it. They've been giving us the Dragon Slayer, man, from the tip top, man. Putting it in our food, our crops. Everything GMO because these are soulless. They trying to terraform this place, man, so they can exist, and we just remain with flu-like symptoms, and we calling it the common cold. Damn, man. Hijack City is active, man. I love y'all. I'm just saying, the minute we return to our creator, man, the minute we stop holding ourselves back and just go directly home and just at least follow rule number 1 in Exodus 20 with the 10 commandments, right? At least follow rule number 1 and say, I'm not going to put no power before my power. I'm not going to go through something to get to the creator. I'm not going to go through that prophet to get there. We don't go through David. We don't go through Preston. We don't go through nothing. We say, Wah. Hawa is the 5th and 6th letter of the Hebrew alphabet. After you get through that door, right, the first 4 letters, the Aleph, the strong power, the second letter is the house, the Ba'at, the tent, the floor plan. The strong power enters your floor plan, your tent, your house. The 3rd letter is the Gam. And with that Gam comes gathering, comes movement. So when the strong power enters your house, you start to move, you start to tribe up, you start to gather. The 4th letter is a door or a dal or dalet. That dal is an entrance, a portal. It's a door, right? The strong power enters your house, you start to gather, you go through a door. The 5th letter is the reveal, the breath, the revelation. You don't have to put nothing in front of the ha because it is the breath that you get direct when you come through the door. Once you put the ya in front of it, you are now hijacking the direct breath that you deserve from walking through the door. Don't take my breath away. To go back home to your creator, your Lord, your power is to go directly to your breath, which is your mother, and Wah is your father. That's the 5th and 6th letter of the Hebrew, the breath and the security. You get mama, you get pops, and then you get Zion, is the 7th letter, or Zan. The Zan is food. The Zan is nourishment, nurturing. The Zan is a cut-off day. It comes with a battle axe, a mattock, ready to cut and slice and dice any hijacking away, as well as to make a cut-off day. That's the 7th letter, and the 7th day we rest. Because Hawa rested after the work was done. And after you do your work, remember to rest. Now you're back in code. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that, my naga, you're going to see the vibration change. These things are going to just start crumbling in the sky. They ain't going to be able to spray us very long. But while we talking about all these other things, remember what's important, man. Get back in code so you can stop being sprayed and at least be aware, start asking the right questions and observe them, because the observation changes the behavior of a particle, and a particle knows when it's being observed. Which means what? Man, if a particle knows when it's being observed, quantum physics, they're trying to figure this out. They call it the double slit experiment. A particle knows when it's being observed. And once you observe or measure this particle, it just chooses one probability, one finite, reality happens. But when you don't observe, it hits the full wave spectrum. The full wave is happening. When we're not observing, it's all happening. When we do observe, we can now collapse the wave pattern on paradise. And that's what the creator always wanted. Observe my code. My laws, statutes, commandments start with rule number 1. No power before your power. Because you're not in Hijack City, you know what I'm saying, for nothing more than putting all these other idols and stuff before our creator, worshiping them, putting them on the wall and all this, man. But once we are back, my naga, once we see clearly, we now have our direct power back, you know what I'm saying? We're now, plugged back in to the source. A particle knows when it's being observed. We're supposed to collapse the wave pattern on paradise. But when we don't observe, it's all happening. Entire Hijack City is happening. Yeah, there's some good in hell, but you're in a hell-like state if you don't have your land back. And if you don't have no security, and damn sure if you ain't got no breath, and your breath is being hijacked by these damn planes in the air, directly hijacking your breath to slay the dragon. But the dragon means to see clearly, my nugget, and we are back, man. I see you, you see me. Allah, tribe up.